that's basically a roadmap to the engagement that we have. Okay, going back to the, the courses. So this is not all that we do with academia, right? So as I was telling earlier, right, so we had this wonderful journey together with most of you, where we did a faculty build-a-thon along with, one of our partners, Smart Bridge company, who delivered it for us. And believe me, it was a fantastic experience to have you guys on board. More than 6,500 plus faculties were part of that engagement that we did. And I honestly have heard some great feedback about how the course content went, what was their experience with their learning and all. And we have a few of them invited today. But the point I'm trying to make is, IBM basically offers a lot of learning events for both faculty members as well as the students. So we recently launched IBM Hack Challenge 2022, which is into the 5th year of its journey. Now this particular event is entirely meant for students there at your campuses. And again, the focus is not just for them to hack. The focus for us is to teach them various technologies. And that's the reason we basically offer a long boot camp, right? See, a 11-day technical boot camp in which we teach them about cloud, about AI, ML, about cybersecurity, about machine learning, interacting with cybersecurity, about Red Hat OpenShift, right? How hybrid cloud comes into picture, how you integrate all of that, right? So the 11-day boot camp is basically gonna take care of that learning for these students. So it's a great way for them to get absorbed into the new technologies, right? So I would really, make a case that when you go back to your campuses, please do take it to your students, right? And once a student enrolls for this, they basically, of course, gets a lot of digital badges. So coming on to the second part of this conversation, right? How self-learning is so much important, and from our students' point of view, how is it so relevant? So I'll quickly give you a glimpse here. Now this is my dashboard. So whenever you do any course on IBM, whatever I showed you a while, you basically obtain these digital badges, these digital certificates, right? So let me say I'm a student, right, from one of your campus, and I just completed a course on cloud from IBM, okay? I'm just going to take you through from a student's perspective here. So let's say I have done this course on cloud, right, which basically talks about, see, these topics. What is agile? How do we do application deployment on cloud? What is enterprise design thinking? What is hybrid cloud? What is infrastructure as a service? Right, so all of that you're familiar of, right? So that the course is basically made in a manner that basically covers all of these topics. So importance is not this. When a child actually gets this badge, which is available through Credly, he also gets a great insight about this learning, where all can he get a job or an internship with this learning. That visibility he never had. That's where this visibility is really important from our kids' point of view, right? So you're not just enabling him on a technology, you're also telling him that the skills that you have accumulated with this course can get you these all jobs you can get with this, right? And if I dig into this more, so let's say if I'm in US, then what are the various job roles available? Which geographies are they available? And by the way, right, I can always change it to India, right? Let me show that for India, yeah. So, because that's what is more relevant for us. So see this, there are a couple of job postings already available, and I can always go dig in for more, about what are the various job openings available with this. Yeah, see this? Let me go back. So the important point is from a student's point of view is when he's doing a course, he gets to understand what sort of job roles is he actually getting himself groomed for. That's really an important thing, to understand from a job roles point of view. Similarly, if somebody is actually, done a course on data science, let's say, so I'll again go to the dashboard, I'll show you quickly. So let's say if somebody has done a course on data science, let's say, right? And this is the certificate or the badge they obtain. By the way, all these badges that they accumulate, they can download these, they can print it on their resumes, they can share it on their social media handles, but then that's not what it is important, right? Important is they're actually, enlarging, strengthening their knowledge base so that when they go for an interview, they are a bit apart from their peers, right? So a college or a student who does not have these badges versus somebody who has it, has a clear, edge above all the others, right? So that's what I'm trying to make a point here. So they can, of course, download these certificates, they can download these badges. So from a credit point of view, right? So you can obviously see if a child is completed or not in case you want to award him a credit for that completion that he has done, right? So this basically serves as a completion, a proof of completion. There is a evaluation which is embedded within the course. So the course has a necessary evaluation also built in that helps you give a credit for the learning that he has done or she has done, right? Yeah. So again, right, in case I want to understand, right, what are the various job roles available for a data science course which I just finished, see these are the various things that I can maybe apply for, right? And I can see the geographies. I can again change it to India depending upon, right? Let's say I want to see all of this for India. Okay, let me update the location. And you can see the various listings available, right? So I qualify for a data analyst role, I qualify for a business analyst role. These are the various job locations where all these skills are currently being hired. And there are also salary ranges available, right? So, and you will see a difference as you actually go from a foundational skill to a intermediate or advanced skill, right? So I guess this is really a cool way of telling a child the value of these self-learning courses, right? And why you should be absorbing these courses into your regular learning, right? I'll basically take a pause here for all of you, who are looking to sort of take this conversation further. I have my colleague Purnima Iyengar in this room, whom you should be looking to connect with. These are her contact details in case, you would like to get in touch with her. I'll just quickly maybe increase the font size for all of you to have a good look. Right? Once we are done with the day, you can always reach out to Purnima and she'll be more than happy to take you with the engagement journey that we just talked about, right? And how we can go further in this association. So I like to, stop here because we can go on. And I'll just leave you with two things. Please help us take the hack challenge to the students. It's something which will really help them get industry ready, job ready. And we really look forward to more participation from you for all the faculty events that we do, going further in the year, right? So thank you for your time. It was a pleasure talking to you. Look forward to interact with you in the lunch and further. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the wonderful presentation.